Hey guys, it's Andy here. Just here to commentate, a legacy game between Paul Reynolds and Oliver King. So we've got Curry Redra is on the Paul on the bottom, so we'll just wait for him to start. Okay, so we've got Death and Taxes. And Paul's playing Stifle. Phyrexian Dreadnoughts. I'm assuming it's the Torpor Orb deck. So I'll see an eighth vial here from Oliver. Now it's going to be a big hit to the hand here. Jiddo here from Oliver. So he has a Flicker Wisp in hand, that should be good. Dark Confidant here for Paul. Yeah, I think Thoughtseize was definitely the right call. Straight away getting rid of that Flicker Wisp. It's taking Oliver out of the game here. No, and he draws another one. Needing another counter on Eighth of Isle or another land before he's going to be able to play it. Oh, so we've got a Dreadnought coming straight out here. And he's going to Stifle. Not sure why I can't see that artwork. I'm pretty sure I would have downloaded it. He's going to have a Force of Will here to counter any removal that could possibly happen from the Death and Taxes here. So Flicker Wisp hits the board. Trips the Jitte. Bit of a cheeky way to get rid of a Dread. Sorry, that he's not calling it a Death and Taxes deck, he's calling it the White Plague. New one to me. So the Dark Confidence is going to be important here to refill the hand of Paul here. Stoneforge Mystic goes digging for useful equipment. Flicker Wisp getting in for 3. Taking Jute up. Paul's going to drop to 12. Uses the -1 to kill the Confidant. So it's looking pretty grim for Paul here. There's another Dreadnought. You can keep getting him when he needs them, as long as Oliver doesn't draw into too many answers. You can see here in hand he's got a Sword of Fire and Ice, but it's not going to do too much. Revoker here also not hugely useful. We see here in Paul's hand the Force of Will is going to be a pretty dead card if you can't either draw into land or some blue cards to cycle out. Not sure what we're waiting for. Must have just been deciding whether or not he wanted to play the creature. So we're going to see Flicker Wisp getting in for more damage here. And ticking it up again. Oliver removing the counter and buffing it, so Paul's going to drop to 7. And Jite is going to get more counters on it. When in doubt, hit face. I'm pretty sure he's just dead on board, and this is going to be a very quick game 1. Yeah, and we see a quick concession here from Paul. Yeah, I'm not sure who's favoured in this matchup. If the Stifle Dreads can stay on board, or if Paul can hit his land drops. after boards, I'm sure we're going to see some more hate bearers coming into the white deck. Hopefully slowing down those turn 2 stifles. Taking a long time here. And we're back in the game. Okay, so we've got Paul on the top here now. That Swords to Plowshares is going to come in handy. So we see Paul here's got 3 of the Dreadnoughts, but none of the Stifles. So we're going to run an Inquisition out and hope for the... I see the sword. Yeah. Yep, Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I think that was the right play, because he saw he had so few lands last game. If he doesn't draw into lands in the next few turns, this might be an early concession. Yeah, things aren't looking good for Paul here. There's the land. He's going to want to brainstorm just to try and find those lands. Although it's forcing him to play it in his turn. We'll just see whether or not he found what he needed. Yeah, so the tube's going to give him... He's got the Stifle and... Yep. Oh, he can come back from this. It's good. Won't be over so quickly. That Swords to Plowshares is going to answer the first one, though. Return her cards. I really like that play because it gives him the Swords to Plowshares in Paul's turn. Feeling sorry for Paul here. Did he run it out on instep? No. Okay, must be waiting until he does something with it. I'll just check. I'm not sure why he didn't play that in his other turn. Is it an interrupt? Yeah, it's instant speed. Not sure. Yeah, not sure why he didn't play that at end step. Constantly tapping down that land. And he's still not drawing into any sources for blue. See Oliver running out an eighth of isle here, but hasn't got too many targets. Hoping for later top decks, I suppose. He's got him on a 4-turn clock here. And he's still not drawing into the blue. Oh, he's still not an upkeep yet. No, not the blue. He's concession here by Paul. He's had enough. So that's a very quick 2-0 to Oliver over Paul for Legacy. Thanks for watching, guys.